guy with a tournament of 104 average, and that's a statement of intent.
Welcome to life with the champion.
45.
Van Gerwen starting absolutely as he means to continue.
96.
You don't get paid overtime.
$135.
Second 180 of the opening leg. 9 darts to 45.
Started like this against
Michael Brown, 45.
Double 16. Oh, superb.
Started like this against Decker, didn't he?
He did, and Decker
Stuck
came
in
back.
there.
Well, he stuck in there and played extremely well, Jan did, and made a real match of it.
42.
But it goes without saying, Clayton cannot afford to let him get away, and he doesn't want visits like the last one on 42. 3-0 in previous meetings to Michael Van Gerwen. This is the first time they've met on the TV screens.
The last 2 times they played, it was 6-3 and 6-2 to Michael, so
135.
been really close.
$78. $105.
There hasn't been a Welsh PDC major winner.
100. Michael McLeod, 101. 121.
Just checking the score. It is 121 required. Usually goes the bull route with his first dart, doesn't he?
Yep, especially with Clayton on 181. Trouble 13, 18 now for tops.
81.
And that's white. Paul Hinks a bit of a look then.
97.
what was that about?
Michael
I think
McLeod, 40.
he called out the wrong score.
Being shot the second leg. Michael
13
McLeod.
darter for Michael Van Gerwen.
12 dart in the opening leg, followed by a 13. Very disappointing.
140.
Wants to get
83.
this tournament under his belt once again, of course, Michael Van Gerwen, and then move on. World
97.
Championship beckoning.
Yes, and an appearance at Sports Personality of the Year, I do believe.
Indeed, nominated as one of the overseas
140.
nominees for the Overseas Personality of the Year, along with the likes of Roger Federer. Roger Federer and Michael Van Gerwen in the same breath, eh?
Who would have thought it?
Michael McLeod, 170.
So 170. There's one of them. There's an air of inevitability. Oh, he's not got it.
123.
Fancied it, didn't he?
Sure did. Got it about him. To do him as quick as possible.
64. Michael McLeod, 47.
Double 16. Double 8. 15 darter this time. 12, 13, 15, and it's 3-0.
Awful. Forty darts, 3 legs.
There have been 5 Welsh winners
Go on then, I'll see
in
if
years
I-
gone by on the other side of the
Got to be
equation.
Alan
Just going
Evans,
back there, that's for
Leighton
one.
Rees, Richie
Yeah,
Burnett.
yeah.
60.
You're doing well so far. Think a bit
Mark
more.
Webster.
Correct.
140.
One more.
Yep, it's only 3 years ago.
180.
Great darts. First maximum. That'll settle him down.
I have my old mate Martin Phillips.
That's the man.
The World Masters.
Jonny McGrath, 161.
So 161 for his first leg. He's played many times for Wales alongside Martin Phillips.
He's played an incredible amount of games for Wales, Martin Phillips.
Bullseye. No. He'll get one.
I reckon he's had a bet with his mate or something. He's going to hit a 170.
Does rather have the look of trying to set it up deliberately on 170 and win legs on that, doesn't it? 9-8. Had to work along the hockey and made the perfect adjustment, and it's 4-0.
Another 15 dart leg.
Imperious, isn't it?
I've been busy this weekend. Been serving up some beer.
Not my direction, but I've come round to the press room.
No. A bit of alternative comedy.
Be a bit of alternative
Never mind commentary.
Alternative commentary if we went down that route. I don't think it's a good idea.
97.
So a break at the end of this leg. Is Van Gerwen going to go there 5-0 up?
First to 11, the same as the semi-finals.
Clayton's actually averaging nearly a ton, but he's 4 down.
Yeah, well, the problem is it's that extra visit he needs to win legs, where Michael, who's over the 100, well 105.2, everything he's doing is in 5 visits or less.
Good chance of breaking the throw here, though. Clayton will have first dips at 121. I don't think he'll be going the bull route. I think he'll go the conventional way, starting with treble 20. And then the 11. There, he's got it. 11 for Bullseye. Bullseye. Oh, my word, that's the closest.
Scared it, didn't he? Moved it. So he's going to be back at 25.
60. Jonny McGrath, 20.
9-8. You get a sniff of a chance against Van Gerwen, you need to take it. This has got to go.
Nice score.
This could hurt. Been a long leg for MVG.
Tops it is. That's why he's the world #1. That's why he's the defending champion. This time, a rather more human 17 dart lap. 5-0 up.
Game on.
He carries on like that. Clayton's going to get a little bit of a revival on the go.
83.
Well, he was 4-1 up against
Decker.
Jan Decker. 4-1 up, wasn't he? And Decker came back at him.
34.
Clayton's just got to keep believing and trying to keep his form with darts like that.
140.
Yeah, just got to stick in there and hope for an MVG wobble, but we don't see that very often.
58.
To hit him hard, get any kind of reaction out of him, but
140.
He might go for the 19. Oh, he has done.
leave the 170 again now. Another
99.
treble 20 would. So 6 darts at 138 for Clayton. Shot made famous by Keith Deller.
98.
1983 World Championship final against Eric Bristow.
'82. Jonny McGrath, 40.
For a chalk on the board.
Double 10. Yes, he's in it. Big round of applause from the crowd, and he breathes a sigh of relief, and sees the amusing side of it.
Well, the last thing you want up there is to get gubbed 11-0. He's done it to plenty of people, Van Gerwen, beat him to give him a bagel over the years, but
95.
in the final he just wants to get a chalk on the board, and he can build off that.
He's made a lot of friends this weekend, Johnny, hasn't he?
Yeah.
People watching at home, I'm sure, will have been charmed by his interviews with Ned Boulting, and as a player, he's shown that he can really throw a dart.
Yeah, he's just a straight-up, normal family guy, isn't he? He's works hard, fits the darts in between, nothing but credit for people like that. It's tough life.
He was a plasterer once upon a time, which, I don't know, what would he make? 20, 24, 25 grand a year, something like that?
In Wales, I think he'd be lucky.
He's got guaranteed.
Too good.
My word. 2 bulls. He wanted the outer.
109.
It's the way Alan Evans used to go for it. In exhibitions, anyway. Yeah, he's already guaranteed. I was saying he's already guaranteed as runner-up here, 40,000 quid.
Well, and a place in the Grand Slam, possibly the World Cup, and obviously the exposure. You get a bit more exhibition work, and you know, 2018 is going to be a good year for Jonny Clayton. He's starting off fantastically. Goes from this to the World Championships, and
poised to surge up the rankings as well. He was
99.
ranked 40th, was it, prior to this?
Yeah,
and he's going to be moving right up with his performance here, plus whatever he does at the World Championships. And depending on the draw, you'd think he could have a bit of a run there.
40 grand onto your ranking money is huge.
How about that?
Third 180 for Michael.
Bit of a showboat for the cameras.
Yeah, 106.54 now the average.
60.
Clayton a very respectable 95.
Van Gerwen has that look again.
140.
Fuming to have lost that last leg.
Nine darts to 82. Potential 11 darter. Not now. So tops 12 darts.
62. Jonny require 100.
Suggesting maybe that the dart just slipped in his grip slightly there.
It would just come out of his hand.
Tops.
Brilliant.
Good dart. Crowd, you can see it. I mean, that underlines what I was saying about what a good weekend he's had. You can hear from the way the crowd are reacting.
Yeah.
They've really warmed to this fella.
They certainly have. Well, there's nothing not to like about the guy.
97.
The cliche, I know, John, but he is, you know, he's one of the game's nice guys.
I'll have a bit of a banter with him. Talk rugby.
Yeah.
He loves it. Used to be a scrum half back in the day.
Should switch down. 7 of those will leave him 170. He don't mess around with 7. Oh my goodness.
Brilliant. So 132 for 7-2.
6 darts, no finish at 168 for Clayton. Treble 19.
Bullseye.
Oh, just can't get a ball finish. Ironically, when he went for the 125 at 2 balls, didn't want the second ball.
100. Michael Grant 25.
I rather suspect he might get this. Double 8. Oh, double 4. What do I know?
21. Jonny requires 68.
Crowd wanting Clayton to take another.
Oh, double 4 against the throw.
Oh, that's unlucky. He must have thought that was in.
Yeah, would have felt it.
Double 1. Not often Van Gerwen winds up there.
We very rarely see him up on double 1.
17 dart leg. We have to vacate the box in favour of others after this one.
No.
Good performance that we've witnessed from Michael Van Gerwen. Be lovely to see Clayton take 1 or 2 more legs though and just get a little bit closer.
78.
Break after this leg and a change in the comms. Placing us will be Messrs. Pike. Warren a little. See out the remainder of this final.
That is his 4th maximum. Still averaging 105 for them as is interested in such statistics.
Standing average.
59.
95 and a half's not bad.
Cranking it up. He loved it. Another 180, number 5. 9 darts to 63.
78, Michael Class 63.
Treble 13 he's looking at, and he's got it, double 12. Oh, that is just breathtaking, an 11-dart leg. He is throwing brilliantly, as per usual. Great spirit between the two guys.
Michael van Gerwen, when he is in full flow. Obviously nerves affecting Jonny Clayton in this final. He's won 2 legs, could have won 2 or 3 more, but for missed doubles. But Michael van Gerwen is at full flow, flying. It's spectacular, and it's great to watch.
Yes, missing those chances from Clayton's point of view really knocks your confidence, especially being in his first final. He's played absolutely fabulous over the last 2 or 3 months. He's played brilliant over this weekend.
8 missed darts at double from the ferret. Van Gerwen looking at another.
140.
6. That would have been 5-1-8-2s, 2 for the Welshman, but 106 average here from Michael van Gerwen. It's a big ask, isn't it, to come and back up and play against the world #1, but Michael van Gerwen is playing like this. Just sit back and enjoy it.
Yes, he is the darting machine. Darts from Clayton. He's played pretty well in patches in this final, just not had the consistency to challenge Michael van Gerwen regularly through this match.
There was only one bad shot, Michael. He wasn't happy. Oh, treble 15 for Clayton. Unlucky.
135, Michael Class 64.
Double 8 for another one. Double 8 for van Gerwen. Fantastic. He goes 2 away from the title. This is astonishing from Michael van Gerwen. His biggest wins in TV finals. 11-3 against Taylor in the Premier League 2 years ago. 11-1 against Silovic in the European Championship. And here, in the Players' Championship final 12 months ago, he thrashed Chisnall 11-3.
100.
Yes, and still maintaining his high average of 106.
134.
Challenge that. You have to be well above the 97 that Jonny Clayton's currently producing, which, let's be fair, is pretty good as well.
59.
But when you're against the master in masterful form.
Yeah, this is just fabulous. Fabulous darts from van Gerwen. Clayton's consolation, £40,000 and a place in the world's top 32 and a spot at the Grand Slam next year. It's not bad for a weekend's work. Van Gerwen here looking out for 116. Clayton has taken that out to win one of his legs.
The confidence that Jonny's going to get from this as well. He's had a
60, Michael Class 24.
wonderful end to the season. Van
Van
Gerwen puts himself 1 leg away. The man in green is 1 leg away from being the Mr. Green Sport Players' Championship Finals champion.
134.
In full motion. Best player in the world.
107 average.
140.
Tournament average of around 105. Can Clayton delay the inevitable?
134.
It looks unlikely. The toughest match it's proved to be for Michael van Gerwen came in the quarter-finals against Jan Dekker. He won 10-7. Dekker missing a dart to go 8-7 up in that quarter-final. Very special darts and a very special player.
The chances you do get against Michael are very limited
83.
because of the standard he plays at. So that's why we always say, when you get in here, you've got to take him. It just puts a little bit more pressure
60.
on the throw, because you're thinking about it, you know what you have to do.
He's on the brink of more glory, more trophies, and another TV title.
99, Michael Class
102 left for Jonny Clayton. Michael van Gerwen homing in. The 20 and tops.
Double 10. Oh, the crowd were waiting. We were all waiting for that winning dart. Well, Jonny Clayton, keeper's waiting a little bit longer.
But he might have stayed on the treble 20 there with the lie he had on the first dart, just on that top wire.
46.
Thought otherwise.
And Michael van Gerwen, with more magic in Minehead, wins the Players' Championship final for a third consecutive year. It's 4 European Championship crowns on the spin. He's won the last 3 World Series titles.